I recently had the pleasure of talking with singer-songwriter Barbara Ann for a Revolution Radio exclusive interview.
I always wanted to sing and play guitar growing up. I actually never started playing the guitar until about 5 years ago. I found myself with some extra time on my hands and stumbled upon to this band that played their own original music, and I just decided, hey, I'm getting old, not too old, but, might as well. And then I just started learning guitar, just simple chords on my own at home, and once I got a few chords down, I just started writing music, and I haven't stopped since. I think I went a little manic in the beginning, and I wrote so many songs. Some you'll never hear, some I don't even remember, but then I don't know, there was just something in me that didn't want to stop, and kind of where it all began for me. I did sing previously in my dad's band. He does like a rock cover kind of band, so I would sing every once in a while with him, but never really fully got into my passion until I started writing my own music. It's a late start, right? A lot of people I've even met, a lot of people started playing guitar when they were younger, and I was in my early 30s when I started playing guitar. Hey, I don't know, I haven't been able to put the guitar down since, so it's obviously something I was meant to be doing.
And I love that for you too, especially you find something you're that passionate about. So, and especially when you're talking about women in the music industry, having to fight for that place in the spotlight. So how are you, say, pushing through that glass ceiling, and where do you hope to go with your music?
I feel like I've been very fortunate and really on the positive side when it comes to my music, regardless if it's like getting a gig or not getting a gig, or writing a song that you think everyone's going to love and they don't. I've found a lot of people are very welcoming to the music industry. I think once you start doing more music and you start showing up to all the gigs and you start putting out your music and putting all your work in, people then start to realize, okay, she's actually serious and this is what she wants to do. I haven't really felt any pushback. I find that I found so many new women friends in this industry that are all doing the same thing, and majority of everybody is so supportive, and I just love that about it.
How do you feel about balancing your passion and your desire to put your music out there as far as that against being a mom or with being a mom?
It's a lot of work, I'll tell you that. I work also a full-time-ish job and kids and with music, and the music part, singing and going to perform is easy, but there's a lot of work on the back end when it comes to your social media, your website, who's doing all your promo, and I do it all myself because it costs a lot of money to hire someone to do all of that. When the kids are here, my focus is on the kids because there's not really a minute in between three young boys where you can be like, hey, I just got to sit down and post something and, make up these things. So I try to find different ways when they're not here. If I have an hour or two, okay, I'm going to sit down and focus on what I need to do. And then when they're around, my kids, honestly, they're part of the reason why I do it. They love it. They love the music. They love singing with me. I've come home before where they're singing one of the hooks to my song, and I think they just see how happy I am when I'm doing it. To have them around, even though it's busy, I wouldn't trade it.
Writing the songs is such a huge part of the passion that you are bringing to this and the creativity of that. So as far as that, which of your songs would you say means the most to you?
In the beginning, I did write a lot more emotional songs that maybe helped me get some words out or feelings out that I never really was able to. I did lose my mom pretty young and my brother when I was in high school, and one of the first songs I ever wrote was called Lilacs in the Ditches. And you can stream it. It is out there. I don't generally perform it a lot because it's quite a sad song, but it was also one of the first songs that I put out, and it turned out to be such a beautiful song. So that one definitely means a lot to me. Lately, I've been out of that funk a little. I've just been writing a lot of fun songs. So one of my favorite songs is actually not out yet. We just finished recording it, and it's called A Little Country. And as a woman in country music, I like to get dressed up in my boots and my cowboy hat, and, I like to say, hey, y'all, and yeehaw. And over the last couple years, not that I was really made fun of for it, but also reminded, like, hey, you're from Southern Ontario, right? And I was like, yeah. So the song's kind of about that. It's kind of about going out and saying, hey, y'all, and yeehaw, singing every song with that Southern drawl. It's a lot of fun, and I'm excited to get this song out.
As far as your songs go, do you have one particular lyric that would sum you up?
Song that I wrote called Lit Up. It's actually on my website, and it's simple. It's like, when the vibe is right, we don't take it slow. So it's like, if you have a good feeling, something's happening, just go with it. Definitely check me out on social media if your listeners are into country music. I like talking to fans too, and it's one of my big things. Fans, friends, family, whatever you want to call them, people I meet at shows. I get a lot of emails, and my email even says, feel free to message me anytime, and I am one of those people who will respond, because it's very nice to get to know the people who want to listen to your music.
Barbara Ann will be performing live at the Kingsville Pro Rodeo, July 24th to 26th. Don't forget to check out her music and links to platforms you can follow her on through bbnmusic.com. For Revolution Radio, I'm Kelly Scheffler.